Namaskar and welcome everyone. Today we are going with our first chapter, that is Know Your Computer. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about the different components of computer and the history and the evolution of computer. So today my topic is evolution of computer. So what do you mean by evolution? Evolution, that means adaptation something or removing something. So, like other things, computers also have their evolution. Actually, in this evolution, they just decrease their sizes and increase their working ability. So, like humans, computers also do their evolution. So, in the evolution, what they have got? Computers have their own brain? No. Computer have some hand or leg? No. So, what is it? So in the evolution, we just separate them in 5 generations. First generation computers, 1940 to 56. Second generation computers, 1956 to 1963. Third generation of computers, 1964 to 71. Fourth generation, 71 to 2010. And fifth generation, 2010 onwards. So first generation computer. Here is the image of first generation computer. So in this generation, from the year 1940 to 56 was known as the first generation computers. These computers used vacuum tubes as the basic components for memory and circuitry for CPU. These are the machine language. These components were very expensive and bulky in size. They produced lots of heats and consumed a lot of electricity. The programs of this generation were hard to remember as these were written in machine language. Punch cards, paper tapes, and magnetic tapes are used as input device and output device. These computers were built to solve physics equations. Here are some examples of first generation computers. ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. EDVAC, Electronic Discrete Automatic Computer. UNIVAC, Universal Automatic Computer. IBM 701, International Business Machine 701. IBM 650, International Business Machine 650. Now this is the turn for second generation computer. Here how it's look. From the year 1956 to 1963 was known as second generation of computers. These computers replaced vacuum tube with transistor as the basic components and for memory. These were faster than first generation computers. They used punch cards for input. These were used assembly languages. These computers were less expensive and small in size than the first generation of computers. They produced less heat and consumed less electricity than first generation computer. The programs of this generation also hard to remember as they are written in the assembly language. Here are some examples of second generation computers. IBM 1620, International Business Machine 1620, IBM 7094, International Business Machine 7094, CDC 1604, Control Data Corporation 1604, CDC 3600, UNIVAC 1108, Universal Automatic Computer 1108. Here is third generation of computer. No, it is the image of third generation computer. From the year 1964 to 1971 was known as third generation of computer. These computers used integrated circuit or IC. These were faster and efficient than second generation of computers. These were used high-level language like Fortran, COBOL, Pascal, Basic, Algol, C, C++, Java, etc. These computers were less expensive and small in size than second generation computers. They produce less heat and consume lesser electricity than second generation computers. The programs of this generation were easy than other previous two generations. Here are some examples of third generation computers: IBM 360, International Business Machine 360, Honeywell 6000, PDP Programmed Data Processor, IBM 370/168, International Business Machine 370/168, TDC 361, Torpedo Data Computer 361, etc. Here is fourth generation of computer. This is the image of fourth generation computer. From the year 1971 to 2010 was known as fourth generation of computer. These computers used VLSI microprocessor, very large scale integrated. They were portable and reliable. These were faster and efficient than previous generations. These computers were less expensive and very small in size than previous generations. Internet concept was introduced. Network fields and rapidly developed. Computers become easily available in this generation. Some examples of fourth generation computers are DEC 10, Digital Equipment Corporation 10, START 1000, PDP 11, Programmed Data Processor 11, Cray 1, this is a supercomputer, Cray XMP, this is also a supercomputer. Now this is the fifth generation. Here are the modern fifth generation computers. From the year 2010 to present year was known as the generation computer. These computers used ULSI, a microprocessor. They are also portable and reliable. These are faster and efficient than previous generations. These computers are less expensive and very small in size than the previous generations. Artificial intelligence or AI concept is introduced. Robotics and neural networks also introduced in this generation. 3D games are most popular in these generations. Some examples of fifth generation computers are desktop, laptop, notebook, ultrabook, and Chromebook, etc. Now here are some keywords which I used in this video. The vacuum tube. Vacuum tubes like electric bulbs and they produce lots of heat. This is the image of vacuum tube. Transistors. Transistors are used to switch electronic signals. Here are some images of transistors. Integrated circuits. Integrated circuits is a collection of electronic circuits. Small transistors are placed on silicon chips called semiconductors are presented. Here are the image of an integrated circuit. Microprocessors. Microprocessor is a multi-purpose programmable device that takes input and provides output. Intel 4004 is the world's first commercially available microprocessor. It was the first complete CPU on one chip designed by Intel Corporation. Here is an image of an Intel microprocessor. Machine language. Machine language is a low-level programming language and is written using long string of zeros and ones for computing. This language are totally machine dependent. Assembly language. Assembly language is a low-level programming language, but this is based on English alphabets and instructions are written in the form of codes. This language are also machine dependent. High-level language. High-level languages uses English alphabets and mathematical symbols. This language are machine independent. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence are the programs where computers can do their work by own using the instructions stored in them. Here is an image of artificial intelligence used robot. So that's enough.